Joella I here. Don't forget to like and subscribe at the bottom. I love hearing about your comments. So today is April 30th, is the new moon, and I'm discovering my Yoni. So in honoring of the new moon, and this particular new moon, they call it the black moon because the moon is in Taurus. Also, tomorrow is May 1st, May Day, which we also call the Beltane. And what that day is, because tonight is the solar eclipse, so it's like an equinox tomorrow, when spring and summer it comes together, is the peak of spring coming into summer is tomorrow. So it's a day of celebration. It's the most beautiful, magical day when it comes to nature and everything, and loving life, and we're made from nature, so it's like honoring our Mother Earth for creating us, and however you want to look at that. There's a lot more factors involved, but we leave it simple for today. So over here, as you can see, I have 4 bottles, and we're going to be putting different things in them. For the first bottle, we're going to use the lavender and chamomile flowers. And that is going to be for soothing, healing, to promote peace, and loving environment. Then for the second one, we're also going to use the lavender, and we're going to put rosemary. And what this is going to do is going to be for more of purity and protection. So we'll have that for us. And then in the third one, I have some of my fresh picked rose petals. And normally we could use candelilla flower or lemon peel, but since I don't have the candelilla flowers, I'm going to use the dandelion root as my substitute, because it's also for strength, and that's what the purpose of the candelilla is for. The rose petals is for love, and then last but not least, you can use lemon peel, but I'm going to be substituting orange peel for positive energy. And then on the fourth jar, since I'm making so much love for myself, and I want to give some love to my compost. Yeah, right, compost, right? It's because that's what nurtures my garden, that feeds me. So why wouldn't I want to give it the extra love of the cycle of what I'm doing for my care, do for my plant care? Make sense? It's because just like now that I'm honoring my Yoni and I'm going through my cycle is in sync with the moon, with the new moon cycle. I'm so happy about. It's one of the things about this whole journey that's been going on for me since January. I've really been loving that part. Getting more and connected with myself and earth and nature and the elements and how it all functions together. So we're going to do a little compost watering, and then, we're going to put the water in there to help to dilute it so it can benefit more than one little portion of the compost. So the first one we're going to mix together will be the lavender and chamomile. So we will take our lavender. I know. There it is. It's hard to see. And we're just going to put so much in. Oh, that smells so good. So good. Alright, that looks like a decent amount, right? Yeah. It's a nice even layer in there. So I'll close that up so I don't drop any in the meantime. Oh, before we go any further, I forgot. In honoring this day and blessing my bottles and my water and doing all that preparation, I wanted to add a little more tradition of the Beltane, since back in the day they would do the Maypole. I don't know if you ever heard of the Maypole. That's when they would do the different color ribbons, and they would tie it on the pole, and they would do the dance, and it would do this beautiful crisscross of colored ribbons around the Maypole. And it would be there all summer, and it would give you joy and happiness because, the beauty and everything, and it protect. And there's a lot more to it. You do your own research. I'm not going to go into all that detail. My detail is the water today. But Before I go any further, I want to bring more elements in here since we're going to be working with water and earth. We should have fire. Because the air is what we breathe and all that. So I'm going to add a little bit of fire to the ceremony to give it more precedence. So I'm going to use the red candle for passion, because, you know, this is about a time of celebration and we want to bring happiness, passion, and joy into what we're doing. So I'll have that. I like that one. And then, because this is a new season and we're starting new and, you know, we want to start with the best intentions, we'll use the white candle for purity. I always burn a couple drops in the bottom, helps set the candle so it doesn't fall over. Usually. Sometimes it takes more than one lighting. So we'll keep those burning. Hey, yeah. Oh, windy window. I forgot. Bring the window down a little bit. Hold on. I'm not going to close it all the way because this is all about bringing in the new. So we want to have the window open and bring in the new. So back to our first bottle. Oh, and I always like to start with a little bit of smoke. So we will burn. Oh, if you watch one of my other meditation videos, I picked some pine from by the lake. So I have some pine needles, so I'm going to burn those too. I do it to the side because I don't want to burn myself. But yeah. So we'll keep those over here. Oh, we do that. That way it can cleanse the air as we do our process. So we know that anything and everything goes in here is for our full intention. And the window takes the smoke away from me. But it's all good. I can still throw needles in if I need to. Yeah, I'm hoping to wrap the rest of this so I can have it, you know, like this. But I couldn't find my thin string. I could only find my thick. So we'll see. I don't know, because it's getting pretty dry. I want to need to do it soon because I'm just getting a bunch of needles now. Which is great, but at the same time, you know, keep that over there just so it doesn't accidentally burn something. Usually it cools off like right away. I love that torch thingy. It makes it so much easier when I'm burning something for ritual. Yeah, I love it. Especially when I'm trying to light these sticks. Like if I just try to do it with a lighter, sometimes it just does not work. And I'll sit here with the candle and it will kind of work for a while. The little twitchy thing, right away, it's all good. Yeah. So I have a little extra sage. I'll put it over here to the side because I always love having that around. And the dragon's blood is one of my faves. Probably should give it a little extra passion. It's one of those love ones. Gives you extra love. And since we're doing this for a loving intention, we should have a little extra love. I remember reading gotta be careful of those little sparks, especially in my good dress. I love this dress. This made by my friend Tabitha. She's amazing. Anyway, so now the air is cleansed, which gives good intentions for our water and everything around us. So the next ingredient, since we have our lavender and our perfect little bit here, our next ingredient is the chamomile. So we will just spread the chamomile, make a nice layer across the lavender. Awesome. Oh, that smells so sweet. What an interesting blend together. So you can see the two layers. We have our lavender and then we have our chamomile. Okay. Simple, simple. Now, I'll hold it for a moment and put some loving intention into it. And then we'll put the water in. And then we'll put some more loving intention into it. And then we'll put it in our window. I'll have to open the window back up some more to put them out there. But I didn't want the wind to blow out the candles. So that's why I closed it a little bit. We're going to be putting in soothing, healing, and to promote peace. To soothe, to heal, and promote peace in my life. To soothe, to heal, to promote peace in my life. To soothe, to heal, to promote peace in my life. Yes. So then next, we'll get the water. Not my favorite water to use, but I really haven't been many places. I've only gone to the one store, and they closed early on me. All right. Oh, that's so full. I don't want to spill any. Ah! That was wet. Okay. Let's see here. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. Next one won't be so bad. Alright. We got it 3/4 of the way that way. Now we can finish this way. There we go. Let's just set that over there. I'll set the lid on the water for now. Now, and put the lid on nice and tight. Shake it up. Make sure all those flowers get water. Pretty little mixture, right? Yeah. And then by tomorrow, it'll look like tea. It's like making moon tea. Will I drink it as tea? I don't know. I might do a few different things with it. It depends. Like the one with the roses in it, I might use for my rose water spray. We'll see. Depends on how floral it gets. Experiment with different things. This is my first time making herbal waters to be put under the moon. Usually I just put my gallons of water that I'm going to drink under the moon for the intentions. So that's the next step. So we got one bottle down, 3 more to go. Alright, so in the next bottle, we are going to do the lavender again. Oh, that lavender is so intense. Okay, that's one nice little even layer. And then in this one, we're mixing it with the rosemary. So I'm going to take the little shaker thingy off so I can do it more evenly. And I always try to use organic herbs, especially if I'm going to put them on my body. So I don't know if you can differentiate the two layers. Kind of a little bit, but not a lot. They're both really thick, so that's a very dense layer, as you can see. I used a decent amount. Now I put the lid back on the rosemary and hold that for a moment. Put our love and intention into the herbs. And we're using this to purify and protect. To purify and protect. To purify and protect. Okay. Now we'll put water in. And hopefully it won't spill on me this time because, you know, it's not filled to the top anymore. Okay. It's a little bit of a task. Not moving to move. Get that on tight. Shake it up. Oh, I forgot to bring out my labels before I did this video. So I'll be putting my labels on them afterwards. I mean, but I can pretty much tell the difference between A, B, and C. Because, you know, chamomile flowers, rosemary, very different look. Even though they're the same jar. So, all shook up. So that'll be an interesting blend. Okay. So now, bottle number 3. So bottle number 3, so this one's a little different. And the orange peel. I'm just going to break it up into a couple pieces so it's easier for it to float around. It'll look prettier that way, I think. As I break it up, I can smell the orange come alive again, which is really nice. It's good to know that, because then once it gets wet again, then the oils from the orange will be in the water. Yummy. So next we'll put our fresh rose petals. Oh, they smell so good. See, rose petals. Yeah, we have some of those for the bath for later too. We'll save a couple to eat with. We also have some blackberry flowers. I'm so excited to have some blackberry flowers. Yeah, there is some other little. There is a bumblebee, really big bumblebee, getting some of the nectar from the roses, and then there was another creature getting some nectar from the blackberry flowers, and so I didn't get as many blackberry petals as I wanted to because they're more delicate, and I ate some of them already. And the third ingredient, we're using the dandelion because we don't have the candelilla. But, yeah, because this is also promotes strength. So, and we're just going to open up the tea bag because we don't need the extra paper and all that stuff in there. We just want the herb. Oh, careful. Oh, no. I forgot the way they fold it. I just poured some on me. Hold on a second. There, I think I caught it all. And that looks like nothing in comparison. So I'm going to add one more tea bag. Since this is a pre-portioned thing. And I'm going to save this one for later. And you're like, what? Yeah, when I make tea, I can reuse this one. Why not? And that's the string I want. I'll have 2 strings. I wonder if that'll be enough to make the pine stick. We'll see. Because I'll get a second one from this one. Right? Yeah. So, maybe I can use that string for the pine. If I get 2 wraps on it, that might be enough to be able to make a pine stick, like the sage smudge stick. So I can have a pine smudge. Okay. So there we have collection number 3. We have our orange peel, our rose petals, and our dandelion. So I'll hold it for a moment with love and attention. intention. I know it sounds like I was saying attention, so I mean attention for intentions. So, and in this one, we're putting love, strength, and positive energy. Love, strength, and positive energy. Love, strength, and positive energy. Oh my goodness, you have no idea how good this smells right now. As I'm holding this jar underneath, while I'm breathing it in, the orange and the rose and the dandelion are so intense together. I can't even explain it. It's wow. Like what? Wow. Okay. So let's fill this one with water. Okay. I'm gonna put the lid on that. Get it nice and tight. Shake it up. Oh, look at that. The tea is massively changing color already. This is going to be intense. This one is going to be intense. Oh, look. The chamomile's already changed. Oh. These are going to be incredible by tomorrow. They're getting so much color already. Yeah. It's getting a lot of color there. I'm excited. I am so excited to put these out under the moon tonight. Okay. So the last one we're doing is just our little composty one. But we're going to be putting love and intention into this too. So we have our eggshells, we have our banana peel, we have our apple pieces, we have some more eggshells. I have to crush them up, really. I should be. Make it easier when they come out of the jar. But handy dandy knife, always keep it by the bed. There. Crush them. Crush those eggshells. I know, I'm holding the knife upside down. It's more crushy that way. Okay. Alright. Alright. And we're going to put some love and attention into our compost so it grows our food good and strong. And for our compost, I am using faucet water. I am not using bottled water because I only bought the one bottle and it's going to have to last me a little bit. And it doesn't have to fill the jar all the way because it's the compost. This is concentrated for the beauty of my plants. Compost water! The love for my plants. Yes. So that is pretty much what we planned on doing today. is getting our jars prepared so they can sit under the new moon tonight and collect the new moon energy. And you're like, what? You can't see the moon. But yeah, it's the goddess energy of the new moon. Like I said, it's a solar eclipse. It is the black moon in Taurus. This is a time for us of renewal and a lot of other beautiful things. Google it, research it. Don't just rely on me to tell you something. It's better if you look it up. Because it's all about creating your own identity with it, right? Yes, exactly. Oh, I'm thirsty. Oh, my tea! I forgot to tell you about the tea I made today. Because normally I always drink my libido tea, right? But when I went to the store, I picked up some turmeric, some ginger, and some garlic. And I was like, And since I was doing the compost jar and I needed some apple, I made myself some turmeric, garlic, ginger, apple, honey tea. Yes, I did. And that's right. I should put the rest of that remnants in the compost. I totally forgot. How bad of me. I was so into just doing what I prepared that I forgot I can put that in the compost too. Let me grab it. Ooh. Can I reach it from my bed? I don't know. I have to set the candles over here for a minute. And then we can put it in the compost jar. Let's set that there for right now. Pine, don't eat my dress. I just want to get some more compost. I got it. I can reach it. Yeah, baby. Yeah, I guess I wasn't sure because, see, here's the pulp, the leftover pulp from my tea. I was actually thinking about maybe boiling it again and making a second cup. Yeah, maybe I should make a second cup before I put it in the compost. But I will put this in the compost tonight after I make my second cup of tea. Yes, because it is really, really, really good. And it still smells really, really, really good. Oh, and if you're wondering what the little flaky stuff in there is, I put some anise. Because since I'm on my monthly, it's one of the things that's supposed to help with the crampies. Yeah, it goes really good with the apple and everything like that. It blends really well together. I don't know if you've ever had anything like that before, but it is an amazing tea. I'm really happy with it. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed today's presentation. Making our Beltane Eve waters. Yes. And this is Joella May. Thank you again for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe at the bottom. And you'll have a beautiful, blessed day. Oh, wait. No, I say so. Yeah, because I hope you already had a wonderful grand rising. Yes, you beautiful souls. I hope you had an amazing grand rising today. Because I am definitely having fun making my waters. Yay! I love you.